They just try. Okay, who is the closest target? They don't see the sniper, obviously. So some remains of them try to focus on heavy mech and some on the light. Also, don't ask me, I don't specify what type of weapons they have. I just like type in like what's the damage for their weapons, because it's like strange alien tech. So it gets like wibbly wobbly timey-wimey, like different shenanigans might be happening or might not.
Insert stereotypical alien weapon here.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, what's the... They are attacking the mech, like do they like... Does the mech have any like armor class or...
The heavy mech, the heavy has AC 5. I guess with my dexterity.
Actually, are they using gunnery type weapons?
Let's just say for simplicity's sake, and that somehow they are allowed to like barely hit. But I'm gonna say that in case of mechs, it's like a half damage.
Okay, because if they were gunnery, it's gonna be a slaughter.
Yeah.
I mean, if they didn't use gunnery, they just couldn't.
Yeah. So they like managed to like scatter around, find and place positions, and like some remains try to fire on heavy. And what's the AC of the light mech? Because I assumed it also got like in firing range.
The light has.
I said I was also charging.
Wait, is it a light shock, light specialist? What is it?
Light specialist.
Then he has AC 5. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, you also charge, but you know, mechs are at first glance they're like more imminent threat.
Yeah, they don't see the guy charging towards them with a knife.
Okay. Okay, so both mechs take just a little bit of...
How come that's a D20 and our hits are... Oh no, ours are D20. Oh, I thought it was D6 for some reason. That's skill checks. My bad.
Okay, that's the damage for heavy mech, and that's for light one.
Wow.
Same damage.
I have 25 armor, so nothing happens to a heavy.
Specialist takes 1.
Oh, cool. I take 1 damage.
Yeah, so they say like...
Your mech does, huh? Not you.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, your mech has 30 health, by the way.
Okay, and they like...
their sheet up.
Okay, so there's like at this point like there's like beginning of the alien version of like sirens going like screech echoing from the base going on the outside. And let's start from Aramis, who at the beginning of his turn has like a clear view on like staging ground right in like a like a garage, not like a parking lot for several mechs that is just in front next to main building. And like some pilots, you guess, like they're beginning to like connect themselves to the mechs, but for now not a single one of them is active. So
taking up pilots.
Aramis?
Sorry, Mike, you tell. So I'm in range right now, yes?
Yep, you are in range, you have clear sight.
How many alien mechs are there?
Currently, yeah, there are 4 of them.
Well, I guess I will shoot at the whole group with a vortex cannon. If I can, sure. What's your AC?
Yeah. Currently, because their systems are not even online, and yeah, they're like only beginning to like start up. They're like kinetic shields and what. So they are pretty much defenses. So AC 9.
AC 9. Good. Okay. Attribute Dex.
Okay.
That's a double crit.
Yep. Roll twice
so
again.
Oh dear. You're destroying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like not seeing this because he like entered the complex, but suddenly from the inside, from the center, there's like a huge set of explosions, a burst of like visible fires, and Aramis like sees and is probably like joyous at the sight of utter destruction he just unleashed, because not a single mech is like standing, because they're like defenseless. He just like fucking just annihilated them. Do you hit your like attack action? Like, do you move anything specific, anywhere specific?
Yeah, so I guess I'm going towards the center of the orbital defense control to deactivate it.
Yeah, heavy mech won't fit in. The building isn't like fitted for...
I can punch the walls or something.
That's correct, but that's like another shot action.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'll go around the main building and try to secure the perimeter while I wait for the others to catch up.
Yeah, so like you move in
Are
the
there
position
any
when
aliens?
you have like a good Overwatch position.
Wait, have we killed everyone?
Wait, everyone's dead?
Is everyone dead?
At this round, when you like those on the outside that were visible, they are like burnt in pieces, and you like enter the perimeter of the base. And sure, there might be some few aliens as a staff, neuro connected and controlling the terminals inside the building, but considering what you did with like regular troops that were meant to defend this place, I'm just not doing combat with them, because they might like try to grab for a guns, but you just like, I imagine the scenario, you just burst in and you just kill.
But have we encountered a battle mind yet?
No.
Okay, people, stay on point, kill every alien you see. Because we still haven't killed the battle mind yet.
You're pretty antsy about the battle mind, Ishmael.
I don't. Well, they're dangerous.
It's fine. I'll just stay here outside and cover your ass. Get inside.
Okay, so technically they can get out the guys who control this place, defenses control, but do you do anything else besides that?
We're going to shut off the orbital defense control.
Okay, how do you proceed with that?
So, who's up for a fireworks display?
I mean, who fits in the building? That's probably the first question.
Explosives. We're gonna blow the fuck out of this place.
Who's doing what? I'm kind of confused. Sorry. Ishmael's still sniping, right?
Yeah, we're still on, but we got battle mine. We got the link up. So I'm just like, we need to destroy the place so we can call in the fleet. So,
so if I shoot the building with a vortex cannon, is it going to shut off all of its defenses?
This is multiple buildings, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's complex.
Yeah,
Well,
so we need to, it would be best if we kind of
Sure, it's like a
in,
main building, like Vortex Cannon could destroy com relay, and I guess like Aramis, knowing that, will just take a moment to aim and like use like shot his Vortex Cannon and the relay to destroy the relay. But I would say that the construction of place, like because some like cables or some part of construction might be like heavily embedded underground. So to like properly deal with the place, if you want to destroy it, then you need like a demolition expert and like tactically placed explosion devices.
That's a job for Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, do you like need particular skill to like explosion devices?
Primitive, maybe, because that's where grenades are, but that's really stupid.
No, I
so.
don't know if it would be primitive.
Well, if we smash
Is
the
there any kind
orbital
of skill that's based around architecture?
I've got an engineering profession, and I also have PosTech.
Okay, you can try one of those to see how well, like, because obviously you didn't took that much explosives, you couldn't carry that much to just like spam bombs everywhere and hope for the best. So you have enough, but you just need to like find a good spot to like maximize the effect.
I think roll engine, like you could feel free to step in here, Matt. But I think roll engineer and then roll post tech to make sure you set them all up properly.
I can agree with that.
Like engineer
Okay.
to know where to place it, and then post tech to make sure you do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, can I
wait.
get? I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to get out of my mech and get in there first. That's the thing.
Obviously, go
Well,
with
everyone's dead, so you won't have to worry about.
I'm gonna stay up on this perch for Overwatch. And I'll inform you guys if I see anything approaching.
Then I guess
Okay.
I'll go in with her since.
Yeah,
Well,
I was just about to say you can with me.
yeah.
Thank you.
Aramis is covering her mech while they are inside.
Yep. So I hop out of my mech and start running inside, activating my charges, ready to pull them down. So when inside the building, what do we see?
I don't have like prepared description like alien tech and whatnot, so we just need to
There it is.
roll
Alien
for.
building number 32. Got it.
You just like
What?
go around, try to find weak spots. So I just need from you like engineer and like post tech rolls
So
see how- to see how-
2d6
to see how
plus
well.
the modifier.
Yep.
So what modifiers will one? Int and engineer or just engineer?
I think you roll in like intelligence engineer or wisdom engineer. I don't know which one. Which one do you think it would be?
I think int.
I would also say in.
Okay. And then for the post tech, it'd be int.
Or, well, post-tech maybe could be Dex as well.
Okay, plus profession, and then give me a tech, post tech, and tech skills are always like majority times based off int.
Yeah. My int and dex are the same anyway.
So you take like, because like this complex is not that small, so you take like few minutes to go around, find weak spots, place. You double check it and you are pretty sure you have set them up properly. They are not dots, so they will go off when you give a... And what do you do? Do you inform the others?
So they're trigger detonated.
So I'd assume the remote charges and or time bombs of sorts. Either way, it's yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say remote charges.
Actually, while I'm in there, I would actually try to see if there's anything that leads down to like a basement or something.
Basement, they have something of sorts, but it's mostly for like
basically
strong foundations, and perhaps I'm just gonna say like their version of like power generator.
I was basically trying to make sure there's no like sub basement, and this is where the real control center is. So if we demolish the building on top, we're just screwing ourselves over.
Nah, you are doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, and as the time passed, like just as Ashley like set the explosives and I guess informs the others, Ishmael is.
Yes, I am.
Then you see through your like infrared scope, because the storm dies down, so you have like even better visibility. You see like coming from defensive line Alpha, like using remains of former Highway 11. You see a group of 4 main battle tanks, like alien battle tanks, the one that are used mostly, like flanked by 2 mechs, and in the back there's at least like several, yeah, like at least 30 to 40 infantry running.
Hey guys, how is that that
And
destruction going?
They are pretty far away, like.
How's that destruction going, guys?
I'm
We're
waiting
working on it.
I'm waiting for Jay to get out.
I went out with you.
You did? I thought you were still in there.
Oh,
Okay.
While you were planting charges, I looked around, and then I went out with you.
Okay, fall back after we. Okay, they blow.
Once we get a
Troll.
safe distance.
Danger close!
Jesus. Come
Looks
on.
like you're in the danger zone.
Oh god.
I would assume we retreat to a safe distance, of course.
Please don't.
Fall back to fall back to the our original position, so the place where we like planned to do this.
Yeah,
so
sure.
a good few kilometers away.
Yeah.
I mean, safe
blow it up.
range from explosion is like 1 click away is like safe.
We
enough.
got a patrol with 4 grav tanks, 2 mechs, and about 40 infantry on their way to the base. So we gotta blow this up and call in the fleet.
Ashley's got the long come, so let's go.
So we're calling in the fleet.
Okay,
Yep,
so as you like scatter away, then suddenly like the main spiral building lights up like a Christmas tree and goes
Yeah.
into flames. You probably like cool guys don't look explosions, so like as you are running away
I
to
watched it.
like the guy, there's in the background when there's like a form of like building, it's suddenly like there's bright light, suddenly there's nothing. And after you like link up, there's like burst of like static, like, and then the voice of Admiral comes by, like post transceiver FTL communication, and the fleet is here, ready to rain down the fire.
Okay, rain down the fire on the artillery base and the super weapon construction site.
You don't like provide coordinates for that group that's coming towards orbital defense control?
Okay, find them too.
Yeah, because I imagine like you just aim at them, like
Fine,
provide.
Scorched Earth, I give coordinates for them. Let's see, I want to see them die now.
Okay,
The
so
laser sniper rifle probably has something for that,
there's
right?
like a scene from like sci-fi war movies when suddenly like because the storm died down. So if you like look at the sky, you can see like very faintly, like because some of the ships are like huge, so they are visible from the ground. And you see suddenly human ships suddenly appearing on the earth, and then and the sky lights up with fire as the other bases on the other sides of the planet like feebly try to like from the ground use the basic like anti-aircraft guns that probably don't do nothing at all.
If they
And then you
even
see
escape
like
atmosphere.
burning parts of defense arrays, like satellites, like falling through the atmosphere and burning down. And then there's like finger of God, like several heavy, like very light, like you have to pull down your visors to not be blinded. There's a massive pillar of light strikes down at the domes that are covering super weapon constructions. It's some sense of massive shockwave, and you are like far away enough to like not be like knocked down, but the earth shakes and you just like also feel it. Like in the distance from several mountains, avalanches go off, but no one near you, so that's... And that group that was coming towards you is like dust and smoke. Also you see a massive amount of destruction, like the main bases and like towers at defensive line Alpha are like smoking piles. The domes are not completely destroyed, but you see that on majority of them the attack managed to punch through whatever they are made of. So like there's a massive smoke coming from like cracks, and like one of the parts on the dome like fell down. And then you hear like voice the initial strike finished, awaiting battle damage report.
Well, battle damage is that a bunch.
Actually, before you call it in, we actually check before just saying something.
Yeah, yes, we have to check.
I was
Otherwise,
just gonna say, just for security's sake, let's focus all fire on the super weapon construction site.
right.
Why
Not
don't we
completely
check
destroyed.
before wasting? You know what? Whatever.
It's a super weapon. I don't want. I'm just saying, let's not stop at it kind of destroyed. Let's stop until we can't see it anymore.
Well, we
Right.
should probably go ourselves there and see. if
Okay,
there's-
Mr. GM. Before he continues to talk, can I check? Can we just check the super weapon construction site? Like take out the
You can
binoculars?
like, for example, require airdrop of like vehicles that will allow you to, or like, oh no wait, sorry, because you have mechs. So if mechs can like go like carry additional personnel that doesn't have any vehicle,
Okay, let's go.
you can traverse the entire thing like within like 10 minutes. And like even if you call for additionals, like they said that weapons currently recharging, and yeah, like they think maybe it's like destroyed because the super weapon wasn't the domes. They assumed that the domes were just like a protective layer. So they want you to check out for sure that
Yeah.
it's destroyed enough.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's go,
Let's go.
team.
I pick you up and start running.
Well, I pick Jay up with Ishmael.
Okay.
I've got. You can try and hang on to the back of the light mech. I have a something to input as well. By the way,
Okay.
Matt. Could I use my Skywatch
I'm
drones
practically-
as we approach the domes to try and get an aerial view into them?
Actually, I think my mech is actually
Sure
the
you can.
fastest.
No, I
If we
think
just
it's
want to
the...
check and run, I could just run ahead because I think I actually am in the fastest mech here.
No. You're a suit,
No?
right?
No, the light specialist is the fastest.
Yeah, the light is the fastest. You should probably hang to them.
But I am carrying a guy on the back at the minute.
No, I picked up Ishmael and then
Oh,
uh,
So I'm carrying- so I'm carrying-
Aramis picked me. up.
Actually, since Aramis...
how's that going to work if you're only an Exos?
Well,
I'm a small one.
his mech is a suit, which is basically 2 meters tall max.
Basically,
Yeah.
Just-
you know power armor from Fallout 4? I
Yeah.
am that.
So how are you carrying a guy and then being carried?
I would assume the suit
Carry
has
So-
strength.
My mech is very, very big. So he
Okay,
just picks up his mech.
There's a guy in power armor being carried by a guy in power armor in a mech, being carried by a guy who's also in power armor in a mech.
I'm actually.
The first power armor is very small.
Okay, still, it's still power armor. I don't know. Either way,
It's fine.
whatever.
We just go. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
It's just fluff.
yeah. I was just finding it funny. I wasn't trying to like poke holes or anything. I just thought it was really funny. There's like Russian dolls, but
Yeah.
mechas.
The nesting dolls. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, there's like 6 suits total, right?
Yeah,
Don't see-
Matryoshka mechs. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not wearing a suit. I'm wearing a that field.
Oh,
Oh.
You
okay.
can't use use armor over encumbrance 1 while in a mech.
Oh, you
Really?
can't.
Yeah, I think it was encumbrance 1. It might have been 2.
I didn't
Uh,
know that. Whoops.
I also didn't know that.
Yeah. No.
Uh,
No special harness is required. And armor with an encumbrance value at 1 or less can be worn while piloting. Yeah.
I didn't know that, or else I wouldn't have asked for a mech as well.
Well, you could have taken the upgraded deflector arrays.
I know. I mean, I didn't know that, or else I wouldn't have.
I don't think the GM also knew. Otherwise, he made the deflector arrays infinite.
There were only
I
like
think.
2 deflector arrays available to take the upgrade, not the upgraded ones, wait. What I wrote on armament? Upgraded deflector arrays, yeah, there are only like 2 upgraded ones. If you wanted to take vanilla upgraded, like a vanilla deflector array, then okay, but...
So I can't actually take the prototype battle armor with a mech. Hmm.
No. But you could have the prototype battle armor in the mech, but you can't be wearing it.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's really fucking big. I guess that is.
So you have the armor, you're just not wearing it right now.
Sure. The armor isn't escape pod, just in case.
Okay, so you quickly approach the closest dome, and also like on the ground, you like there is like a pathway to go in, and like there's like a control room, and then from control room you can like see the inside, and at the same time, actually like her drones can like go from the destroyed part of the dome itself, and it will be easier for me to describe like after I see like your rolls. You can either like go with all of you can get like one roll, and you can like decide if you want to go with perception, whiz based this time, or tactics also.